Last week we took a look at our cute little geyser. We also collected our Harrock rooftop air conditioner that we just hope will work in a motorhome application as it has never been tried before. And I had a hissy fit as a result of non-delivery by tyres.co.za. He's got my money, I've got bugger all. This week I have a hissy fit as a result of non-delivery by tyres.co.za. Rocky continues creating space using heavy-duty sliders that I bought. And Mariki grills Braam regarding a completion date for Braai. And we finally order our seats. All this and so much more in episode 45 of A Dream Called Meraaai. Good morning, world. It is a Monday. It is a new day, a new week with new challenges. This week, very exciting stuff. Rocky is plowing ahead with our storage system. I did get a message from someone saying, oh, you've made a big mistake. You haven't got an ablution. You haven't got a toilet and a shower. I do have a toilet and a shower. It just hasn't been installed yet. It hasn't arrived yet. And geez, those toilets are costly. But no, we will have most definitely a nice one. We'll get there. We'll get there. The ablution setup we will have is identical to what you see here. The toilet we're getting is a Tetford C223CS cassette toilet. And at the price they go for an SA will be a real throne. Someone who I have wanted to pour the contents of the Tetford cassette toilet over is Thomas Rundle from tyres.co.za. But what happened today is Thomas Rundle from tyres.co.za called me early this morning because I am supposed to get my tyre delivered today. And he asked, what can he do to turn this around? And I said to him, well, you know, you must stop lying to people. That would be a good place to start. I then gave him the opportunity to make a statement, and I would put it in the show, you know, because I believe in the right to reply. He decided not to go that route because he said he's a doer, not a talker. Right. I just got a phone call from Thomas a few minutes ago saying he's done it again. The tyre will not be here today, but it will be here tomorrow. After over 2 months of being stuffed around, lied to again, fed sob stories, the tyre finally arrived. Moving along then. We are going for seats with a mechanical suspension and plenty of back support. I ordered my seats through Johan du Plessis from Sparrex in Durban. Johan's service has been fantastic. These seats are used in tractors and harvesters where drivers spend literally days behind the wheel and they need a good seat. I'm not too crazy about the fabric, but we can address that later if needs be. Back at East Coast Scratch and Dent, Rocky has been a busy boy. I'm pretty chuffed about the decision to use these huge slider drawers for storage. This is a great way to use the space under our bed. It is working out really well at the rear of Braai and will be as effective up front. This will be on one slider, the fridge will be on another. So when I want to use the oven, we just pull it out here, bake my bread when it's finished, shove it back in here. Rocky's busy making that slider now. Once Rocky has made the little slider for the oven, he will start on the fridge. The slider that will take the heaviest load by far has already been completed. Hey Rocky, what have we got here and what is this for?
Oh, it's another drawer that I made. This is for your batteries and your inverter and everything like that.
So here you can see what these boxes look like from the inside. This one here is the battery box, which will probably have the battery and the inverter that Rocky has just made. And then those are the other two sliders which I've covered quite extensively. So we have space for our power setup. Now we must just find a suitable system. Oh, bit frustrating at times, particularly this electrics thing. We're getting another quote, and I'm only frustrated because I know nothing about it, like as in nothing. So many people have given me advice and information, and I'm not a technical person in that way. I mean, yeah, I struggled with maths, in matric. I think I clapped like an F, hey? was not good at it. I used to just look at those numbers on the page, and they would turn and they would swim, and they turned into goldfish in a pond doing circles like this, and I didn't know what they were doing. So anything to do with figures and watts and amps and what, I struggle with. So I'm looking for an idiot's guide to installing a power system in a motorhome, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Feel a song coming on. I love being able to bring Mariki to East Coast Scratch and Dent to see how our dream is progressing. This time, she has a few questions for Bossman Braam.
Jy weet iemand hierso word 60 die 1 April.
Ja, volgende jaar.
So wat volgende jaar die 1 April. So wat dink jy is die kans dat ek hom kan wegvat op 'n trip in hierdie bus?
Het is nie naby nie, so ons behoort baie ver te wees as ons nie gaan klaar wees nie.
Is dit?
Ja, ek hoop om klaar te
Dink jy ons kan probeer klaar wees?
Ek gaan my bes probeer, ja.
En sê vir my dinge soos die engine en die radkas. Wanneer begin ons daarmee?
Nee, wag nou eers. Laat ons net die goeders klaar maak, die mooi goed klaar maak hier binne. Dan gaan ons op die ander detail hardloop vorentoe.
Is dit nie die grootste werk en die langste werk en die duurste werk van alles?
Nee. Die engine is klaar daar, hy werk. Ons gaan met service. Maar hierdie wat ons nou doen is die mees intensiefste van alles, en dan obviously die body.
Wanneer kom die dak op?
Ek het ook so 'n paar goedjies op die dak wat ek wil doen. Terwyl hy nog op die grond staan, is dit makliker as wat hy nou bo in die lug is.
Okay.
So you are all invited to A Dream Called Meraaai's YouTube channel on the 1st of April 2022 for a virtual dop. Speaking of dops, an essential piece of any South African motorhome must be a braai. I needed a braai that was not going to rust. So I went online and I saw that Frontrunner made a natty product, and it is this baby. This is a braai. It consists of 3 of these things, 1 and those 2 there, and when they all join together it makes a disc. Off the disc you've got feet that go down, and you make a fire underneath and you braai. When you're finished, you take this disc and you pop it over your spare wheel. Now I will have to get a cover made to protect the wheel from this. Obviously you're not going to put it on when it's hot, but you know, a nice cover with Braai written on it. But very lekker, very compact, and yeah, I'm very chuffed. Just a quick note on my Frontrunner Braai. I shopped around online and got it from another online store for a few $100 less. And we end this week's episode with a cuteness overload of Scylla, Bellissimo and Dolly Dog at bedtime. It is also to ease the pain of not seeing us for a few weeks. We're taking a break, and our next episode will be on Monday the 30th of August. Don't miss us too much. Remember to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. We are also on Twitter. You will find us under A Dream Called Meraaai. Until next time, keep safe and keep your dreams alive.